filming?
I am.
It's facing you? Camera's facing you?
Kinda. I'm working on some shit. Oh, you know what? Hang on, everybody. This is overnight success. I hate that. I don't want to do that. Poppy's off screen. He just came up. It's really late. I had a good show planned, but my self-control didn't fit in the trike. Check it out.
Did all the parts in a different way. I'm going to do it a little different this time. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I'm recording before I fucking do that again. Alright. You recording? I am, yes. Fuel. Throttle, ignition timing, gear, ignition on, see, it wanted to start right there. She's fine. And then leave the choke off, pump through once, and I'm thinking you don't even need to do that because it keeps flying up and kicking me. It wants to start, and it springs back and hits me in the calf.
If you didn't get it right away and you started kicking, it would slip, it would kick back, it would do everything. I remember that one morning I was out there, Susan's standing, and I was ready to go to work, and it was a cold morning. Off came the jacket, still wouldn't stop. Off came my sweatshirt, still wouldn't start. Off came my overshirt, still wouldn't start. And I was sweating, and it was freezing outside. And still wouldn't start. Just kicking and kicking and kicking. I hated that bike.
I remember that bike. You got pulled over.
Yeah. Well, I used to get pulled over a lot on those. Chippies didn't understand motorcycles then.
One thing you'll see, Zach will be riding it. He went out for a good putt today. He got it started. He found the little sweet spot to start it. Folks, it is a weird experience. Everything is backwards. You have a throttle on your left hand. You have a front brake on your left hand. You adjust your spark advance with your right hand on the throttle. You shift with your right hand. You've got a foot clutch. It's quite an experience. There is no return spring on the carburetor, so if you want to let off the gas, you take your hand off, it stays at whatever position you were at. So it's quite an experience, but the kid did real good. Real good. It's a lot of fun. But we'll bring you pictures of that too.
What we're going to do is restore this Los Angeles Police Department serve a car, three-wheel motorcycle. It's a 1950 flathead, 45 cubic inches. That's 750 cc's. What's really unusual about this, almost everything is opposite to a regular motorcycle. And let me explain. You have a gas tank on one side and an oil tank on the other side. So your oil comes to the engine on the right tank. Your gear shift lever is manual by hand on the right side. 3 gears forward, 1 in reverse. Your brake is down here on the right pedal. However, over here what you have, this is for ignition timing advance. The more you twist to the right or the clockwise, like counterclockwise, the more advanced you get in the distributor. Okay. When you park your motorcycle or this cycle, it has a gas shutoff valve. It unscrews to lock down. and then you lift up, and now the gas is allowed to flow from the tank over to the carburetor. So you can always shut it off. That way you don't have an overflow problem on the carburetor. What really makes this difficult to ride for guys that have ridden motorcycles a lot, you have a foot clutch, which on a lot of motorcycles you can have, and that is activated simply just typical clutch. However, your throttle is on the left hand, which is completely unusual for a motorcycle rider. And where you normally would have your clutch, now that's where the front brake is, cable driven front brake. This trike is the last year, it's a 1950, the last year of mechanical rear brakes where all three wheels are wire wheel spokes. After that they went to hydraulic rear brakes with solid wheels. So this is an unusual bike. Everything is here for the police bike with one addition. We have a Harley Davidson tow bar, which they wouldn't have run. I do not have a red light for it. I do not have an antenna or a radio box. However, I do have the wheel-mounted mechanical siren from B&M Siren Company in Los Angeles. So we'll be able to restore this, repaint it to white instead of the gray, and finish up on making it a drivable, everyday drivable three-wheeler.
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.